But what we're going to do now is a song that we've never played anywhere. We've just recently learned it, and it's called Dog Breath. All right. Well, you know, that song comes from the same record of this next song, which I'm tuning up here. But this next song has been quite a challenge to learn because there's about 3,000 words of dialogue in it, and a lot of other fantastic musical cues. But this song hasn't been played since the early 70s. You may or may not be familiar with it, but after tonight, it might become a very special memory. It's self-explanatory, and you will see why.
Billy the Mountain, Billy the Mountain, a regular picturesque postcard mountain beside growing off of his shoulder. Billy was a mountain.
Billy was a mountain.
Ethel was a tree growing off of his shoulder.
Ethel was a tree growing off of his shoulder. Hey, hey, hey!
Billy had two big caves for eyes and a cliff for a jaw that would go up and down. And whenever it did, he'd puff out some dust and hack up a boulder. Hack up a boulder. Hack up a boulder. Hack up a boulder.
Now, one day, and I believe it was on a Tuesday, a man in a checkered double-knit suit drove up in a large Eldorado Cadillac leased from Bob Spreen.
Where the freeways meet in Downey.
And he laid a huge, bulging envelope right at the corner of Billy the Mountain. That was right where his foot was supposed to be. Now, Billy the Mountain, he couldn't believe it. All those postcards he posed for all of those years. And finally, now at last, his royalties. Yes! Billy the Mountain was rich! And his eyeball caves, they widened in amazement. And his jaw, which was a cliff, well, it dropped 30 feet. A bunch of dust puffed out. Rocks and boulders hacked up. Crushing the Lincoln.
I gave him the money. He acted real funny. He hopped up a rock and it totaled my car.
Oh, do you?
Knowing he trucks might be bound for the valley. I don't want to stand here all night in this bar.
Dear Lord, I
Don't want to stand here all night in this bar.
no shit, I
Don't want to stand here all night in this bar.
By 2 o'clock, when the bars had already closed down, Billy had broken the big news to Ethel. Oh, and Ethel, like any little woman, she of course was very excited. She creaked a little bit, and some old birds flew off of her. Billy told Ethel they were going to... Yes! They were going to New York! But first, they were gonna stop in Las Vegas!
It's off to Las Vegas to check out the lounges, pull a few handles, and drink a few beers.
Chugga-lugga-lug.
Ethel, my darling, you know that I love you. I'm glad we could have a vacation this year.
Oh, neato.
Glad we could have a vacation this year.
They left that night, crunching across the Mojave Desert, their voices echoing through the canyons of your minds.
There's a Howard Johnson's. Wanna eat some clams?
The first noteworthy piece of real estate they destroyed was Edwards Air Force Base.
And to this very day, wingnuts and data reduction clerks alike speak in reverent whispers about that fateful night when test stand number 1 and the rocket sled itself got launched. I said launched. Launched. By a famous mountain and his small wooden wife.
Word just in to the KTTV news service. Undeniably links this mountain and his wife to drug abuse and payoffs as part of a San Joaquin Valley smut ring. However, we can assure parents in the Southern California area that a recent narcotics crackdown in Torrance, Hawthorne, Lomita, Westchester, Playa del Rey, Santa Monica, Sunland, Tahunga, San Fernando, Pacoima, Sylmar, Newhall, Canoga Park, Palmdale, Glendale, Irwindale, Rolling Hills, Granada Hills, Shadow Hills, Cheviot Hills. We'll provide the secret evidence the Palmdale grand jury has needed to seek a criminal indictment and pave the way for stiffer legislation, increased federal aid, and avert a crippling strike of bartenders and veterinarians throughout the Inland Empire. Within the week,
Jerry Lewis had hosted a telethon
La la la, nice lady.
to raise funds for the injured and homeless
In Glendale.
as Billy had just leveled it.
And just at that point, a few miles right outside of town, Billy had caused a
Oh, my papa.
in the Earth's crust, right over the secret underground dumps, right near the Jack in the Box on Glen Oaks, where they keep the
Poison gas and obsolete germ bombs.
just as a freak tornado cruised through.
Yes, it was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when little Howard Kaplan was sitting on his porch, just playing and having a nice time with his little accordion, when this weird wind came up, direct from Glendale, blowing all of these terrible germs in his direction. And all of this caused by a huge mountain?
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly.
Sucking up 2/3 of it. Suck. For untimely dispersal over vast stretches of
What?
Now, unless I misunderstood, it was right outside of Columbus, Ohio, when Billy received his notice to report for his induction physical. Now, Ethel said, let me tell you, Ethel said she wasn't gonna let him go.
I'm not gonna let you go, Billy. That's right.
We now have confirmed reports from an informed Orange County minister that Ethel is still an active communist. And it is this reporter's opinion that she also practices witchcraft.
It was about this time that the telephone rang inside of the secret briefcase belonging to the one mortal man who might be able to stop all of this senseless destruction and save America herself. And I'm sorry to disappoint some of you. It was not Sarah Palin. This one man was Studebaker Hawk, fantastic new superhero of the current economic slump.
Now, some people say he looked like Zubin Mehta. And still others said, bullshit, honey. He was just some greasy guy who happened to be born next to the frozen beef pies at Boney's Market. Still others would say, Pshaw, piss on you, Jack. He was just some crazy Italian who drove a red car. You see, nobody ever really knew for sure because Studebaker Hawk, well, he was so mysterious.
When a person gets to be such a hero pose and marvelous beyond compute, you can never really tell about a guy like that, whether he's really a nice person or if he just smiles a lot, or if he has a son named Pinocchio or what.
Whether he's really a nice person or if he has a son named Pinocchio or what.
Some men say he could fly, some men say he could swim, others say he could sing like Neil Sedaka, and all the girls in Flushing would be amazed of him.
2, 3.
Amazed of him.
Amazing!
Time passing.
January.
February.
June and July.
March. July.
Wednesday.
2:30 in the afternoon. Sunday. Money cards.
Well,
Friday.
City of Industry.
Big John Masmanian.
So when the phone rang in the secret briefcase, a strong masculine hand with a Dudley Do-Right wristwatch
And flexi bracelet
grabbed it.
and answered in a deep, calmly assured voice.
So, yeah, hello already. Yeah? Are you kidding? You're not kidding. A mountain?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
With a tree growing off of his shoulder?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Oh, man, you're full of shit. Hey, by the way, did you get those white albums I sent you with the pencil on the front? Yeah? Well, you should move some of those for me. We're having a lot of... And wonderful. Awesome. Great. Cool. So, kiss little Jakey on the head for me. And how'd your wife's hemorrhoids? Oh, that's too bad. So, a mountain? Ugh. Well, I gotta write this down, sort of. Take a few notes here. Yeah? To El Segundo, huh? Causing untold destruction?
My baby, my baby.
Wanted for draft evasion? And expense account? And per diem too?
Some men say he could dance.
They said he could dance, and of course they were right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The Studebaker Hawk dancing lesson and cosmic prayer for guidance featuring Joe Travers. Hit it.
Twirly, 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 twirly.
Hey! Right hand from the heart. Left hand from the heart. Right hand from the heart. Left hand from the left shoulder to the heart.
Twirly, twirly, twirly.
No one can dance like Studebaker Hawk. There are so many rumors spread about Studebaker Hawk. Consider this rumor, which was published about 3 weeks ago in Rolling Stone.
Oh, it's gotta be true.
Studebaker Hawk can write the Lord's Prayer on the head of a pin.
Something say he could write the Lord's Prayer on the head of a pin. No!
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Prince.
Bee pie. He was born next to the bee pie. Underneath Joni Mitchell's autograph picture. Right up the tide. Ellie Roberts been faithful. Next to the boat where Crosby pushed away all his stash. And the cops got him in the boat and rowed away to the can where Neil Young slipped another disc.
And that was the main influence on him.
The influence of a frozen beef pie.
Boldly springing into action, he phoned his wife, who ran a modeling school, whereupon he ran around the back of the Broadway at Hollywood Boulevard and Vine to see if he could find himself some big, large, unused cardboard boxes. After which, he hit up the Ralph's on Sunset for some Aunt Jemima syrup, some Kaiser broiler foil, and a pair of blunt scissors. Yes! And in the parking lot of Ralph's, where no prices are lower prices than Ralph's, in the parking lot of Ralph's, in between a pair of customized trucks where nobody was looking, he cut off some really, really, really nice wings, and he covered them thoroughly with foil. And he took these wings and he wedged one under each of his powerful arms and sneaked into a telephone booth. Yes! And then he shut the fucking door! He pulled down his blue denim policeman-type trouser pants and he spread even amounts of Aunt Jemima maple syrup all over the inside of his legs. Soon the booth was filling with flies. He held open the legs of his boxer shorts so they could all get in.
Yeah.
And when each and every one of those little cocksucking flies just got into his pants and they're laughing all like good Aunt Jemima maple syrup, he bent over and he put his head between his legs and he said in a very clear, impressive, Ron Hubbard type voice,
New York and the booth and everything lifted up out of the parking lot and into the sky. He's cutting his legs with Aunt Jemima syrup up and down. His chest will be filled with flies that will be buzzing all around.
Studebaker Hawk is really out of sight. Studebaker Hawk, he does it every night. Studebaker Hawk, he treats the flies alright. Studebaker Hawk, that's why they never bite. Hey!
He's in New York.
one, Studebaker Hawk at the edge of Billy the Mountain's mouth. Take it away.
Yeah, well, listen, Billy. I've come to reason with you. Our great country needs you in the armed forces. Your number came up. You can't go on running like this forever.
Yeah, well, Ethel just shook her twigs angrily. But Studebaker Hawk, calm, cool, collected, and unperturbed, continued.
Yeah, well, listen. Listen, you communist son of a bitch. You better get your ass down there for your fucking physical, or I'll see to it that you get used for fill dirt at some impending New Jersey marsh reclamation. And your girlfriend there will wind up disguised as a series of brooms, primitive ironing boards, or a doghouse. Get the picture?
Yeah, well, Billy just laughed.
If they think they're gonna draft me, they're crazy.
Unfortunately, Studebaker Hawk was standing at the edge of the giant mountain's mouth. When Billy the Mountain laughed, Studebaker Hawk lost his footing and fell screaming 200 feet into the rubble below. And then, 100 feet more.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna need a dress.
So, you see, it only goes to show you, and it'll show you once again that
A mountain is something you don't wanna fuck with. You don't wanna fuck with. Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck with Billy. And don't fuck with Ethel. You saw what just happened to the guy with the flies. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck
Eddie, are you kidding? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, if you've never heard that song before, that's probably one of the more fun ways to experience it.